Only one team survives March Madness. Millions try to predict the entire bracket. Nobody ever gets it right. So today, I recreated the yearly March Madness tournament in Brawl Stars, and it got intense. To fully capture March Madness, two predictors created what they think is a perfect bracket. Whichever predictor gets the highest percentage wins a Brawl Pass. Here are their first predictions.
I think Ethan and Diner Gamer.
I'm gonna take Ethan and Dino Gamer to win.
Let's see how the first predictions hold up. So we got B and Mina versus Charlie and Griff. Let's see how this match goes. Red team gets the takedown. Who's rushing in? Nice super from GJ Green. That should be able to be a goal maybe. Blocks a Griff super. That's very nice. And scores now. Wow. Nice B hyper. GJ Goon is just putting in work, but now they got it for easy goal. Oh, going for the 3, that's kind of risky, but just sells for the 2. That is probably the better suit. Blue trying to make something happen. Red gets the takedown. Mina pushing in. Pops hyper. Oh, what a nice hyper. Oh, that should be an easy goal now. And that is game 1. Alright, loading into game number 2. Let's see if blue team can adjust. Okay, red team is pressuring. Red team takes them down, passes to GG Agoon, and GG Agoon has an easy layup. Red team gets another team wipe. Now GG Agoon passes to Dino Gamer. Let's see if this is the end of the game. No, it's not. Oh, the Mina has a breakaway. Red shoots for 3 and gets it. And just like that, Team Dino Gamer moves on. Let's see how the next game fares.
I would think Non and Mussy Muff.
I think you and Musty Must.
Now it's my turn to get into the action. Early into the match, I make a stupid play and it costs my team the control. But right after spawning back in, I get a pull to make a clutch defense. But I get stopped once again. But then my Griff starts putting in work with his supers. And he took down the Pam, and he was about to take down the Fang. Now we can run it down towards the Fang. Fang tries to pass it away, but it's too late, and we just get an easy goal. Later, I try passing to the Griff, but it was a little high, and he tries to shoot for something which I have no idea what that is, but then I can just shoot for 2. Then I put up a shield and kill the Pam with it, and we can just walk it down to the Fang. And the Fang should be able to do nothing, but somehow I die quickly. But later I get to score on the Fang. Then the Pam tries to go for a shot, can't get it, but they do end up getting the rebound. And I go in with my hyper super, and I could not make the score happen. And they roll it down, and that will be end of round 2. Now going into round 3, we get an easy score. And I try to stop the Pam. Pam gets it, and now it's 2-2. Going in, just can't make anything happen with their high DPS. Now the Pam tries to roll down and score, and they do get the 2, which is not a 3. So we get a chance to end it, but I also step over the line.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But I learn from my mistakes and score 3 this time, ending the game. Green Giant. Putting us into the next round. Well, too bad for Team Courier because we knocked them out. Now let's see how the next game fares.
I'm gonna go with the upset. I'll go with Dino Gamer and Ethan. I think they're mechanically better.
I think quality and name 8R are gonna win this one.
Alright, so we got Ash and Ziggy versus Frank and Ems. Frank passes it to no one. Maybe the Ems can get a score early into the game. And they can. Scores the 2. Ziggy pops super. Ziggy versus Frank. That should not be in a good matchup for the Ziggy. Ziggy can't do much. Frank passes to his teammate. And that goes in. Wow. Okay, that goes in. Early match lead. 1-0 now. Let's see if red team can bounce back. Frank trying to make something happen, but will go down. Ems is just all by himself now. Yeah, can't do much, and that's just a score. Takes the lead. Frank, that's not the greatest super. Now Ziggy pops super, gets them pretty low. Can Ash finish them off? Sort of.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And then, can they score? Yes, they can. Okay, so now it's 4-0. Ziggy pops hyper. Ems also pops hyper. Does not finish the Frank. And now blue team has a breakaway. Tries to go for 3, but then passes it away. Now they will score 3. They will. Frank pops hyper, goes in, and misses it. Wow, got very unlucky there. M's just getting surrounded by the red team and goes down. This could be the end of the game, but gets pulled by the Frank. Now, Name AR is going in, tries to score. Oh, that's really short. Tries to stop them, but they can't. Gets the super to pop off. Ziggy will kill them.
Double kill.
This is the final round, remember. Ziggy misses. Oh, that could be a big tell. And misses the rebound too. Frank rolling down. Frank just pops super to get it clear for his teammate. And completely misses it. What was he shooting at? Frank kills him. Red team's trying to create an opportunity for themselves. Pops super, hits the Ash, gets the defender away from the M's, and that's an easy score. Ash has hyper now, but they both have hyper, M's and Frank. And yeah, they're just going to get surrounded. Even with Ash's hyper, it shouldn't be enough. But Frank misses his super. Ash gets the takedown. But they're so low that M's probably could score here. 12 health from the Ziggy. And yes, they can score 4-0. It's going to be very improbable for blue team to come back. Blue pops super. Doesn't hit anyone. And probably no score because of the M super. Ziggy does not do enough damage. Frank's going to shoot for game. Completely misses. But gets the rebound.
I think Non and Musty Muff will win this one.
I believe in you and Musty Muff.
Now it's my turn to get in the action once again. Pop an early Lily gadget because I saw their comp was squishy, so I picked Lily, and I just couldn't do anything in the early part of the match. And they try to get a 3, but they miss it. But the Spike misses the rebound too, and then I just get an easy kill on the Bell. Griff passes to me, can't get anything done with the Spike doing high damage. And the Spike just gets an easy 2. So we're down 2 now. Bell pops hyper, but misses the thing. And I score a clutch 3-pointer.
Reels rolling. Number 23's in the house.
Pop gadget, trying to get on someone, and I do get on the Spike, but I end up going down to his super. Now our Griff just goes down, and now it's a 1v1 type situation, me versus Bell. Bell goes down to low health, and I kill the Spike with my hyper and try to get a score, but that clutch gadget from Bell stops me, but I still score. Now, going into round 2, we're trying to do the same thing. But my gadget this time does not work out for me. I completely whiff it and thought someone might be on it. Now, they're rolling down on us, and I can't do anything because I'm getting outranged. And now Spike just kills us. I pop gadgets and get the Bell this time, and could not take down the Spike there, though, too. And my Griff got the trade-off, so now it's basically just a clear battlefield. Tried grabbing the ball, but I then juke the Bell and kill the Bell instead. And died to the Spike. Or kill the Spike. And I really wanted the Griff to pass me, but he didn't. And then I missed my shots. Rare miss from me. And then they get an easy score, putting their lead to 4. And I just waste hyper super. Very bad. But I do get a super onto the Spike and just roll it down. Now I die to the Bell, and the Bell and the Spike should have an easy goal, which they do, and that's the end.
Now, I die early to the bell, giving the Spike an opportunity to score, which he does. Now, we're not feeling great after getting up all these points, so we're trying to make something happen, but nothing is working. And I just die again to the Spike. So many deaths to the Spike. And I get a clutch hyper, but I die again to the Spike. And I try to gadget to get the Spike, which I do, and my plan worked perfectly. Now I should get an easy 3, which I do. 14 seconds left. I pop a bad gadget, and my plan does not work, which Spike already has the ball, and it's in, costing my team the game. And we cannot get any more points, selling the match from me.
You sold, bro.
I sold? I got every basket, every goal. What did you do?
Now we have our final set. And by the way, this finals is a best of 3 inside a best of 3.
I think Non and Mushy Muff will win this one.
Ultimately, I think I will choose Quality and Name 8R to win it all.
For the first match, we got Shelly, Lumi, Gale, and Spike. But why does the Lumi only have 3k HP? Is that like a glitch? Alright, Lumi with her no health can't do literally anything. And Spike should have an easy goal, and he does. Blue team pushing in, trying to kill the Shelly. So now Gale, trying to make something happen, pushes the Shelly into the wall. And Spike's left all alone with 3,000 life Lumi. And the Lumi, somehow with her low HP, gets a kill. Lumi pops Hyper and gets the stun, but does 0 damage with it. And Spike could just walk it down, but still die somehow. I don't even know how that's possible. And Gale gets the finish. Now, a point wins the game for Blue. Let's see if even how Red can come back from this. And Blue wins. Now, going into round 2, I don't think Blue team will come back. Red's trying to end their hopes in the round 1. And gets a team wipe and scores the 3. 2 points away from winning round 1 of this set. And passes to his teammate, but it's not the greatest pass. And goes down. Now, Shelly's just trying to stay alive for his teammate to spawn in with 0 health still. And gets the kill with 84 health. Wow. Now Reg just moving down with Coben Sucks and gets the score. And that's the end of round 1. Now, with round 2, there's no glitch anymore. Frank pops Gadget and hits the Gray, which could be huge for his team and capitalize on an early lead. Frank goes down to the Gray. Pierce is all by himself. Gets the kill. And tries to shoot for 3, which he does. Steps back and 1v2s them. Wow. Gray's trying to teleport. I don't think that plan would be a good idea because there's a Frank there. Does teleport. Plan, and now Red should have an easy goal here. And that somehow goes in. That's the first round. Let's see if Blue team can adjust. Ooh, Frank hits an early super and kills the Gale, and Gray cannot shoot that shot. Now, gets the Twister down and scores. Blue gets the pushback with 200 health left. Now, Frank just needs to solo the Gray, and now they have an easy goal, most likely. Which they do. Gale pops Hyper, pushes them all back, giving his Gray the perfect opportunity to miss! Oh no! Now Gale. Gale's just in the corner. Frank's just shooting at him, but can't get it done.
Hello there.
Pushes him back into his Gray, and his Gray's just finished to the Frank. Now, Frank should have an easy goal. No one's there. Oh my god! What was that? Now, Pierce is there. Pierce just keeps going up in the Twister and tries to make something happen and scores it. Match.
Now going into the final match.
Decides it all. Red team's pushing in onto the Gus all by himself. They try to make it happen, but the Gus is juking them. Now the blue team gets the takedown and tries to score, which they can't from Pierce's high damage. Now shoots for 3 and misses it. Wow. Now, Pierce gets a super down, gets the kill. Maybe passes to his Gale. He does. Tries to score 3. Will he get it? Yes, he will. Now Gale's trying to make something happen. Shoots behind, way behind the line, but gets there. Will it go in though? So many bounces. And no, it won't. All that for nothing. Now Gale trying to make something happen, but misses so many shots, and they lose the game. Now this could be for the entire match. Let's see if red team can come back and win. Blue team tries to shoot for it. Does get the 2, and they take the early lead. Pierce gets his super down, gets a big shot onto the Gus, and now they're all low. This could be another way to capitalize on the lead, but no, red team does get the takedown, and now they can get a scoring opportunity. Passes to the Griff, and the Griff will miss. Wow. Okay, now Gale passes to his teammate. This guy's a bad shooting history. That's better than what he's shooting at. Now Gale can't do anything. Now it's all up to the Pierce. Pierce trying to kill the Griff with the ball, but he can't. Gus was signaling to get Ball there, but he didn't. Gets a crucial pushback, and now they are the ones in control of the ball. Gale gets a massive hyper. Wow. Now that could be a kill. No, it's not, but finish. He does finish. Will the Pierce score? Let's see, but he backs up. He's like scared or something. Now the Gale pushes him back, tries to finish him, but he's not from a crucial gadget. Oh my god, what was that shot? It wasn't even the line. Whee! Now the Griff pushes in and scores a 2 the last second. That pushes it to overtime. Wow. Now the Gale tries to kill him. He does, but he gets a pass off, but it's not good. Gets a pushback. The Gale cannot finish him. They're both one shots. Can the Gale finish it? Push it to overtime. Can either of them finish the game? Griff? No, he can't. This is now a round 3. If blue team would win, we would go into a round 4. So now, Gale's just trying to get some tasks, but misses his first couple. Tries to push in. And cannot capitalize onto the Gale. Cannot kill Gale. Misses the Gale once again. Misses the Gale again. And that's a better shot than what he's taking. That's not terrible, but they do miss. Now, they get pushed back, so probably they might not be able to score. But it is only a Pierce. Pierce does do good damage, but not enough to stop Persian Prince. Now, red team's trying to make something happen. Blue team pushes in. Blue team cannot do anything with the Gale. Godly defense. But now it's just the Griff and the Pierce. And the Griff does a questionable shot, and it would not go in. Now the Gale puts in more work, but cannot finish him. Wow. Okay, now gets in, but there's now a Griff with hyper, and that's too scary for the Gale. Now there's a Pierce with super. Pierce pops super, but does not get it off. Now Griff kills him with his hyper, and could this be the end of the game? Gus just corners the ball, gets killed, and now red team could not capitalize. This is the final round. Winner takes all. Let's see what happens. Now blue team's pushing in. Red team gets their control back with getting a kill. And now red team might have an opportunity to score, which they don't because their Gale misses the shot. Now blue team pushes in with the Gus giving him super. Passes back to his teammate to get a super off, but a Gale with another super. Now the Griff just corners the ball to get the kill and tries to get a scoring opportunity, which he will get. Now red team's trying to push in, gets the kill. Well, can they capitalize on this and tie it up? Tries to shoot for 3, not even tying it up, and takes the lead. Wow. Now blue, they need to score or this is the end of the match. Gus pushing in. Gus pops hyper for the 3, for the win, scores!
Well, Persian Prince and Coben Sucks are our champions this year of Basket Brawl. And if you want to get into this next year, I might be running a March Madness bracket next year, but bigger. Now, let's talk with Sai to congratulate him with the Brawl Pass.
I got back the results, and congratulations, you won a Brawl Pass. You got 60%. How do you
So, I mean, I was pretty confident in my picks. 60 is a little lower than I thought, but a win is a win.
Yes, it is a win. Nice job.